Hi, I'm Lou. Another episode of My Car Story. We're here at the Klairmont Collection. That's Klairmont with a K and Collections with a K. And it's a private museum. However, we've been given the privilege to come on in and view some of the cars. And I'm here with Andrew Vogel. He's the Vice President of Sales and Marketing.
Lou, great to see you.
Glad to be here. And Andrew, all of these cars are spectacular. If you go to My Car Story with Lou and punch in Klairmont, you'll see some of the cars.
Right.
I don't even know what to say about this next one. I've never seen anything like it. Andrew, what do we have?
Well, first and foremost, let me just bring you up to speed on the Klairmont Collection. We're more than 300 automobiles under one roof, about 100,000 square feet. So
Yeah.
it's a massive facility on
Yeah.
2 floors.
Amazing.
Tons of automobilia as well, not
Yeah.
just the cars. It's not just a bunch of cars in a barn.
Right.
We've got a lot going on here to give you a 100-year plus history of the automobile too. This particular car is one of our Rolls-Royces, and we have 26 or 7, I keep losing track, but 26 or 7 Rolls-Royces in the collection.
I have the same problem.
Right, yes, in your garage. But the situation here is the Rolls-Royces we have are typically from the 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
We have several from the 50s, 60s, and 70s as well, but some of the ones from the 20s and 30s, let me rephrase, all of the ones from that period are concours-winning big deal automobiles. The one we're going to see today is one I bet you've never seen before. I know Lou's not seen it before because he just keeps standing in front of it going, what is this? So here's one that is a wooden-bodied skiff, as they call it, S-K-I-F-F, skiff, that won the Best in Show with the Rolls-Royce Concours in 2012 and the Milwaukee Masterpiece in 2012 as well. Really the last time it was out of the museum to be shown anywhere.
Yeah.
And so here you get a chance to see it up close and personal with Lou.
Yep. Here we go. Ashley, thank you so much. And without further ado, the car you'll probably never seen, a wood-bodied Rolls-Royce.
So what we have here, Lou, is a car that had been in a collection, private collection, for a long, long time. I think only 3 other collections in its inception, but the folks who owned it in the 1970s rebodied this car. It had been a sedan a couple of different times, but Rolls-Royce does this a lot. They have Rolls-Royce in the day. Let me just give you a brief history. In the day when somebody bought a Rolls-Royce, you buy the engine, drivetrain, and chassis. And then it was up to you to find your own Coachworks builder to build the car to your specification. So it was very much, in the English way, a bespoke car. This was no different. This car had been several different bodies, as I said, but in the 1970s, the owners decided to put a new bit of coachwork on it and really create this rather nautical-themed skiff. So you see every bit of the body is made of wood, and it's all lovely, and when we get up close and personal, you'll see the construction of how this wood is put in. But it's a wonderful automobile, very drivable to this day. It's very quick and highly responsive. It's a terrific example.
It just blows your mind, the creativity, the ability that someone had to kind of think this process through.
And so even though the body was redone in the 1970s, you see that it was done very authentically to the period. So it still has the 1933 work going on.
Go ahead, will you pull that out for me, please? There's no out. It's just like jumping in your boat. And let me just, while we're doing that, while we're doing the interior here, let me just take a look at these. They're running boards, but I'm going to just close that there. Look at the design of those, the shape. I mean, they look like pontoons.
Right.
From a pontoon boat that goes in the water. You got this luggage rack. Is this back seat? Is this a luggage area?
It's a luggage area. Yeah, it's really not back seat back there.
Okay, not a back seat. Look at the back of this car.
And of course, there's the fuel tank there at the back, but still having the wood trim, and then a luggage rack on top of that. You can strap luggage to if one were so inclined.
Look at the way this all comes together and the points. I'll show you the side without the open door. Is that just amazing? It's just amazing. It's one thing to have a Rolls-Royce, but to have your all-wood boat Rolls-Royce, this is just, it's just unbelievable.
You see the coach builder on the sill plate?
Let's get that. Look at that. Very proud of what they've done. Check out the right-hand drive. It's kind of what they'd see there. Engaging. There.
And although you see there's no roof on the car, you'll see just like a boat, where you'll have the fittings here for a canvas top.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice that, but you're absolutely right. Where it fits over the top like that. All right, let's shut her up. Typical of Rolls-Royce, by the way. When you get in, you kick the brake there. Is that the brake, the handbrake? You have to kind of jump that thing.
Yes, where you have
All
to
right.
climb over it, yeah.
Look at that, even this whole light that spins around like a boat on the water. Okay, let's open one of the two sides, because each side will be amazing. And just like a boat, this looks like your...
Got that, Lou?
Yep, I do. This looks like your diesel boat. And you were sharing, this one runs very smooth, as you would expect from a Rolls-Royce.
Yep, to this day, it runs well, performs well. You know, maintenance on these cars is, it's quite an important piece of the puzzle. And they can be rather finicky, as one might suspect. But this one is a terrific example in this way too, just from a power plant standpoint. Did you get that placard back there?
I did, yeah, it came out wonderfully. You get the big Rolls-Royce right there, the double R. Okay, on the...
Sure. Put this one down?
Yeah, let's take a look at the other side. While we're doing that, I'll just look at the... I mean, it reminds you of a 50s Woody's boat. Wow, that is a massive
Here, I can hold
exhaust.
this up so you can shoot down a little better.
Yeah,
if you
that is
like.
a massive...
Manifold, huh?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be able to shut that now. Thank you.
You bet.
Appreciate it. And while we're doing that, I want to just feature a few things, which is this right here. And for just a little more detail, you get exactly some of the
A little
detail
history on the previous owners there.
of the car.
Yeah, all very Googleable. This is when it was featured on the cover of the Rolls-Royce Owners Club back in 2012.
Absolutely beautiful. Andrew, stand right next to it.
Sure.
What a treat. Thanks so much for sharing your amazing one-off Rolls-Royce.
You bet, Lou. Always great to see you. Thanks for stopping by.